Welcome to Activations with JJ Ascension message. Today we'll be talking about mirror realities, and I'll be bringing through a channeled message from the Galactic Federation. As always, my dear friends, I am so thrilled to have you here to co-create with me as we embark on this journey together. The last week or so has been a little bit strange. I feel like I say that every other week, but this one has definitely been different for me. I had to stop myself and remind myself that I'm an empath and I'm picking up on a lot of the collective energies. And I want to remind you, a lot of you out there are the same. And a lot of you out there are experiencing some crazy mood swings and some crazy physical energy swings. And I want to let you know, most likely you are tapping into Gaia, you are tapping into the Ascension energies coming through, and you are tapping into the collective's response to those energies. So I want to encourage you, there are times when you need to set a boundary. You need to set a boundary and you need to not let yourself get so absorbed in what the collective is feeling. Many of you have come here to do work on behalf of the collective, to bring light to the collective, to hold space. But in order to function in your 3D life, it's very, very important for you to remember to draw in sometimes, to draw in, set those boundaries and recharge yourself, okay? All right, so I was coming in strong with advice in this message. I do want to take a quick moment and remind you, I think it is key that I am offering my 2/22/22, so on the 22nd of February. I'm offering special mini sessions, and I do believe this has something to do with being able to integrate what's going on right now, calibrating your energy to your new timeline. If you feel off in some way, shape, or form, and you feel like you need a tune-up, that is kind of what is happening on the 22nd with these mini sessions. That's the intention I'm going to set. I'm taking you into a deep meditation, and I'm going to work with your energies, with your guides, with your higher self, bring through what you need to help tune you up, all right? So the link to sign up for that is right here in the description. It's really easy. Just click on 2/22/22. Really super important time period that we're in right now to be able to do that. The second thing I want to remind you of is that I have started my February cohort for Multidimensional Soul Integration. A cohort is a group of 4 people who are going through the soul integration process together. They have group sessions and also individual sessions. If you have heard me talk about soul integration and you feel like now is the time for you to begin to integrate, I have opened up this opportunity to start another cohort during February. People are coming to me in waves about every 2 weeks. I just feel like so many of you know that this is the next step in your soul's evolution. And you've had synchronicities, you know it's divine timing. I don't know how many of you know this, but I've created lots of different ways for you to do the energy exchange. You can make different payments, trying to accommodate all of you who have the desire and the call to do soul integration. The first session you book is an orientation where we just talk about it. You can get all your questions answered, so feel free to sign up for that. Reach out if you feel drawn to. We're starting another one here in the next little while. So let's go ahead and move into today's message. I mentioned I was talking about mirror existences, mirror universes. The theme of mirrors has come out to me over the last week. And then it came out in one of my soul integration groups. We have a little forum as we go through the process of soul integration. So everybody in there is going through soul integration, and I have some of my soul integration graduates in there. So we're all talking about what the energies are, and we bring up different themes. And the theme of mirrors came up, and I was like, oh my goodness. This is like the 5th synchronicity I've had about mirrors. I was watching the new Spider-Man movie, and this is not a spoiler by any means, but it talks about like Doctor Strange takes Spider-Man to a mirror universe. And it shows, it kind of looks like a kaleidoscope. And there was something to it when I was watching it. I actually watched this movie twice, and I don't usually watch movies twice. But I ended up watching it twice. And I knew there was something to it. It talks about some different themes. I don't want to spoil it again. It talks about some different themes that are very applicable to right now. Okay? Healing timelines. And it also talks about this mirror universe thing. And so I'm going to channel the Galactic Federation because I want them to bring through why this concept of mirror universes is so important. I've also had some one-on-one sessions where this theme has come up. So if this is something that's resonating with you right now and you're thinking, oh my goodness, I've had synchronicities about mirrors and mirror universes, then you better listen because I feel like they're going to bring through some really, really good information for us. There's a reason why this theme has come up. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and relax and sink into a space where I can bring them through. I'm going to set the intention to bring through 9th density Arcturians. I've worked with them before. They are emissaries of the Galactic Federation. Dear ones, we appreciate you reaching out to connect with us regarding the topic of mirrors and mirror universes. Mirror existences, mirror planes, mirror densities, mirror universes, mirror portals are all themes that will come up for you in the next several months. We would like to encourage you to explore the possibility of integrating some of your mirror existences. What do we mean? Well, dear ones, as humans, you have had free will. Many of you have underestimated your power to create, and therefore, you have not realized that what you imagine does manifest in mirror universes and in mirror timelines. These are more like parallel timelines. In other words, every time you begin to imagine a possibility for yourself and you send a lot of energy to it, another version of you will shoot off of the current timeline you're on, create a mirror self and a mirror existence where you are living out what you put your energy towards. Dear ones, can you see how this might take energy away from you? This is why JJ has been bringing through so much information about calibrating to your highest timeline, because many of you have divided your energy and it is weakened due to the fact that it is being sent to mirror existences. As you begin to integrate these mirror existences, you will feel strengthened and energized. You will be able to more quickly manifest in the timeline that you choose, the one that is for your greatest and highest good. Dear ones, we also remind you that as JJ channeled Kuan Yin earlier this month, she mentioned the tiger stripes coming together, 2 stripes uniting to form one. This is a wonderful symbol of the way that you can take mirror existences and meld them and integrate them with your strongest timeline. And again, the reason why you would do this is to strengthen the energy that you have to manifest in the timeline for your highest good. Many of you may ask, how is this to be done? You may use an actual physical mirror to call forth those selves which have divided off of you as an individual and created these mirror timelines. As you set the intention sitting before a mirror, you'll begin to call them in. You will begin to see them as you see a past life. The visions of who they are and what they do will come to you, and their life may not be that different from yours. There may only be subtle differences. Again, your energy is being split as you continue to perpetuate these mirror existences. You are the originator of these existences, and you have a right to call them back in. We wish to provide for you another example. Imagine a fisherman setting out a line. He only has a limited amount of bait. He places it on that line and drops it into the water. However, he decides that he should possibly try to cast in a few more lines. So he does this repeatedly, but again, he has to pull out the bait that he has, divide it among those lines. The bait gets tinier and tinier and tinier. And what happens when you cast several fishing lines from one location? They become tangled. This is exactly what has happened to many of you. Your mirror timelines have become tangled, not only with each other, but with your main timeline. The bait represents your energy level. And as you begin to spread that, it becomes very thin and you feel exhausted. Many of you have been experiencing this exhaustion. We do know this. And many of you have been wondering about an explanation for it. This is one of the reasons you have been experiencing exhaustion. We hope that this information and this illustration through story assists you to understand exactly what is occurring in this moment, so that you may again reclaim your power from those mirror timelines. Step into a stronger timeline and manifest that which is for your greatest and highest good. We close out our message with love. Farewell. This is JJ. Well, that was a little bit mind-blowing, but it really did resonate with me what they said. I'm actually excited because we do have a Galactic Federation gathering coming up this Saturday, February 12th. I would love to have you join us. I feel a sense that they will be bringing through additional information about this mirror timeline, mirror universe thing. And I feel like there's possibly an application for the collective regarding this. We'll have to see what comes through. But dear ones, I am so grateful to you for co-creating with me. I want to remind you that I will have coming out this week an additional activation. I am setting the intention to create an activation to help you call in some of those mirror timelines. I don't know who I'm going to channel yet. I'm still thinking about that. But please look out on my YouTube channel for that activation. It will be like a guided meditation with light language. And in addition to that, I will be putting out an Ascension message. I did post something this week about your soul family and what that actually means. And I'm going to explore that topic a little bit further later this week. So again, that will come out on my podcast platforms and on my YouTube channel. And I would love for you to co-create. As always, I want to let you know that I'm sending you so much love. I'm holding space for you during this time. And I also honor the divine being